Hi guys, welcome to my English channel. So today's video is a bit different. I'm gonna do a Q&A for you guys based on questions that I got on Instagram and Snapchat. I left a little note there for you guys and you all sent a bunch of questions, so I'm gonna get the most interesting ones and answer for you right now. I don't think I have done any Q&As yet here on my English channel, have I? If I don't answer all your questions, you can leave me comments down below and I'll get all these questions that I get on this video and do another Q&A afterwards, okay? So I saw that I got various types of questions, personal, professional, I mean a lot of things. So I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna start answering now. First question is a personal question. Question number one, how long have you been married? It would be fun if you share more wedding pictures. Aww. I have been married for, it's gonna be actually now October 16th. Today is the 12th, so this weekend is my wedding anniversary. I don't know when I'm gonna put this video up, but it's my 6th-year wedding anniversary. I got married in 2010. I was only 22 years old. I was very in love and still very in love. But I started going out with my husband Icaro when I was 17. So when we got married, we had already like 5 years together. Yes, I was young, but I have no regrets, not even a second of it. We really enjoyed like the phases of our relationship, which was, you know, back when I was 17, like we really enjoyed being boyfriend and girlfriend, and then for 5 years, and then have been enjoying our married life a lot. It's been 6 years. We don't have kids yet, but we do plan on having kids, and that's the next question. I saved them on my phone. So do you want to have kids and how many? Yes, I want to have kids. For sure, that's like one of the things I want the most in my life, is to have a family, to have kids. But we haven't had kids yet because we just feel like we're still young and we can wait. But it's definitely one of the priorities in our lives, is to have children. And I don't want to have only one. I want at least 2 kids, hopefully a boy and a girl. But family is very important to us, so we do want to build a family together. Yay! So yeah. Another question is also personal. How tall are you and what's your weight? I am 5'4". I'm actually 5'3 3/4. I'm not exactly 5'4", but I always say I'm 5'4" because I'm almost 5'4". It's fair, right? And my weight is usually 112. It's like in between 111 to 113. That's my weight usually, which is normal for my height. Next question, what is your favorite makeup tip? My favorite makeup tip is doing my lips. Making your lips look bigger with makeup, with lip liner. That's like my all-time favorite makeup tip, because once I learned how to do it, like people actually ask me if I have done anything to my lips because it makes such a big difference. So I always fill in my lips with liner and then put lipstick on, and my lips just look bigger, you know, and I love that. I cannot live without that tip, like that trick, making your lips bigger with lip liner. Love it. Next question, I want to know, what is your favorite fashion trend ever? My favorite fashion trend ever, it would be 2 actually. High-waisted pants, because especially for smaller, shorter girls like me, high-waisted pants, it just makes your leg look longer, it makes you look taller, skinnier, and yeah, that's a trend that I never want to go away. I always want high-waisted pants and skirts and shorts, high-waisted bottoms, and slit dresses, slit skirts, like slit. It's so sexy, so feminine, and also the sheer pieces too. I mean, sheerness and slits are so in right now, and I love it. It's super sexy, super feminine, and it's one of my favorite trends of the moment. No, actually my favorite trend of the moment is velvet. Velvet's also very sexy. You guys are gonna see velvet a lot for the next season. I saw it a lot on fashion weeks, and it's gonna be even stronger coming up. So velvet is the trend I'm loving now, but my favorite trends of all time, it has to be high-waisted bottoms and slits. Another question, what is your biggest dream? My biggest dream, one of my biggest dreams is not professionally, which is to have kids. Like I already mentioned, it's like it's a dream for me, you know, having kids, having a family. I think about it every single day. I know I said I'm not gonna have it now, but probably in like a year and a half, maximum 2 years, I think of getting pregnant. But it's definitely a dream. And another dream of mine is to have my own line. We have been working on it, thinking about it. We haven't started it yet, but we're waiting for the right moment, and having my own line, my own brand is a dream for me. How would you define your style? My style, I had always like a very romantic girly style, but that changed a bit. And I feel like, you know, you start to learn more about yourself and like be confident in other things too. So after I started, you know, seeing more fashion too and reading more about fashion and being more on fashion weeks, I discovered myself more. I think that's the word. So today I consider myself feminine, yes, classic, feminine, and a bit edgy. Like I love a more rock and roll look, so I do consider myself a bit edgy sometimes. So classic, feminine, and edgy. How do you keep in shape, and how did you start working out? A lot of people ask me about like my workout routine and how I keep my body healthy and in shape. So I started working out when I was 18 years old. I was 17. I was still in high school. I would work out kind of like, not super right. But then when I was 20, I really started working out like a lot. So from like 20 years old to I would say 23, 24, I worked out a lot. Like I was a workout freak. So I work out almost every day and doing weights. I always did weights. I never did cardio because I've always been skinny. So I wanted to get like mass, you know, like muscles. So I worked out a lot when I was younger. So that helps me too today. I don't do like super diets. Of course, today I'm getting older. I'm 20 years old. So you see like your body changing, you know. I cannot eat everything that I want to, like all the sweets. And I eat everything. I eat french fries, I drink soda, I eat sweets, but I kind of control myself today. Like I'm not that person that needs to do like a strict diet, because I know a lot of girls, you know, they don't eat a lot of things, but I eat everything. I'm very grateful for that I can, but I try to avoid a lot of things. Like I'm trying to cut my sugar, I'm trying to cut like soda and juices, especially during the week, trying to avoid desserts and chocolate. Like I try to avoid that fried food especially. And I'm not a person that eats like craves like junk food. I'm not. I like food like rice, beans, and pasta, and you know, real food. I call that real food. And exercising, I was like 2 years without working out, the past 2 years, and then this summer I actually came back to working out because I felt the pressure. I'm like, summer, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna have a vacation with my friends, I'm gonna put bikini on, I need to work out. So it was like a pressure, and I started working out, and I love working out, I really do. But it's just like my life is so crazy. I never home, so the time that I have home, I don't want to go to the gym. I just want to stay home, enjoy home, and like create content for you guys. So working out was having to, like, going to the gym has been hard for me. And even when I'm at hotels, you know, hotels have amazing gyms, but I get so tired when I go to my room. I don't want to work out, you know, so it's hard. But I've been also like, I like to take care of myself, and that helps. I'm kind of motivated. Like for these 2 years that I didn't work out, I was actually doing a little something, you know, maybe in the room, like I would do squats, like exercising with my own body weight. Today too, like after summer, I worked out a lot, and now I'm a bit more motivated. I worked out for like a month, and then I stopped because of travel. It was just fashion week now, which is crazy, but I do some like exercises from home, which helps. So I'm not like strictly like focused on my body and like exercising and diet, but I do try to take care of myself always, okay? I've mentioned this before in other videos that I did here on my English channel. My problem is losing weight, actually. If I don't take care of myself, I'll lose too much weight and I'll be too skinny. So I try to like just maintain my weight. Did you ever have a nose job or any other surgeries done? No, I have never done any surgery in my face. I know that my face was, when I started, you guys can look at like older videos, when I started on YouTube, my face was actually much bigger. Like I was just a bit fatter. And that's the time too that I used to work out a lot. I drink a lot of whey protein. So my face was a bit bigger, but I have never done anything like surgery on my face. It's just that right now I look skinnier. Like my face looks skinnier because I lost weight. My nose is contoured. If you look at some photos of me from a few years ago and now, you will see a difference on my nose because I didn't used to do contour and today I do. My lips too. Some people think I've done things on my lips, but I haven't. If I did, guys, I would tell you. Of course I would tell you, and I see nothing wrong with that, of people that do it. And I actually do want to do a nose surgery one day. A lot of people don't agree with me, but that's something I do want to do because I'm always doing contour. I'm always trying to like hide it, you know, because it's a bit fat right here, like it's a bit wide. It does bother me depending on the lighting that I'm in, and since I do a lot of videos, I'm photographed a lot, it does bother me. When I look in the mirror, it doesn't bother me as much. When photographing and when there's different lighting, like with the good lighting, I'm okay. Like right now, it's fine, but depending on the lighting too, it bothers me. It's something that I do want to do in the future, but I haven't had the courage to, and I hope that I will do it next year. And if I do it, of course I'm gonna tell you guys, but I haven't done anything yet, not even face or body. Okay. Why do you travel so much? I travel a lot because I work a lot, and you know, 99% of my travels are for work. When I started, I'm gonna explain to you a little bit so you understand. When I started my blog, after a while I stopped working. I worked as a makeup artist. I don't know if you all know that, but yeah. So then I stopped working to dedicate 100% of my time to my blog, and I did that after, you know, brands were already contacting me and working with me. I started, you know, for the first year and a half, I was just working from home and dedicating like 100% of my time to create content for you guys. So I was just pretty much home and like photographing looks and creating videos. I started with beauty, but then I've always wanted to get more into fashion. And I saw that to get more into fashion and to be more in the fashion world, I had to go to fashion weeks as well. So that's when I started traveling, going to fashion weeks. And there were fashion weeks all over, right? Fashion month, you do New York, you do London, Paris, Milan, Brazil. So I started traveling. When I first started traveling was for fashion weeks, and then as I started growing more, you know, I started doing campaigns with brands, I started doing events, and not only here in the US but a lot in Brazil as well, because I started everything in Portuguese, so my audience in Brazil was very big in the beginning, and that kept going. And today I travel so much because there's a lot of things that I need to do. Sometimes I'll travel with a brand, like I did. I traveled to Madrid with Lancôme for the launch of their new perfume. I'm traveling to Brazil now for São Paulo Fashion Week. I traveled the whole month before for Fashion Week, International Fashion Weeks, New York, Paris. You know, I traveled to do a campaign, I traveled to do a magazine cover for a TV commercial. I travel to do a lot of things, and a lot of times that I travel too is for, I'll do like a lot of things in 1 week, like an event, meeting. So today is like travel is part of my work. If I don't travel, I kind of get like stuck. There are a lot of things I can't just do from home, and I enjoy that, you know, I enjoy traveling. It is tiring, I miss home a lot, but it's part of my work today. If I don't travel, then I'm gonna be behind, and I don't want that. Not just to be behind, I want to be involved and connected with brands and with people as well. Traveling, I get to meet so many of you. Like most of the times I travel to different places, I meet at least like 5 of you, 5 followers in each place that I go. And sometimes I meet tons of followers when I do events. So I'm very grateful for that. Like it's such like good energy when I get to meet you guys, and when I get to talk to you guys, and you always transmit like something so positive and something so pure and like such a true love to me that it's grateful, and it just gives me more strength to like keep going, you know? So it is important to travel, and it's amazing too. It's not just, it's work, 99% of it is work, but it's amazing experiences too, and I'm very grateful for that. But my husband gets to travel with me a lot, like 90% of the time he's with me. If not, G is with me too. 90% of the time is my husband, because he works with me today, so we get to travel together, so it's not that bad, you know? I miss home, but since he's with me, it's better. I'm gonna answer now the last question. There are a lot more questions, but I'm gonna stop here because I feel like the video will be too long. But if you guys want me to continue answering questions and the ones you're gonna leave down below, I will do another video, so please let me know, okay? So last question, how do you stay so positive all the time? It's so good to hear that. I hear that a lot through the social medias like I just did now, but a lot of people in person tell me that they feel like my positivity and how positive I am, and that to me is priceless, because I always try to be a positive person, because I feel like being positive, you're more grateful for life, and you attract positive things and positive people to you. So being positive is so important, and I always try to be grateful. When I'm not saying that I'm never negative. Yeah, there are moments that I'm negative. I have my ups and downs, and I think everyone does, right? At the end of the day, like when I see that I'm being negative, I kind of like yell at myself. I'm like, no, I can't. I need to be positive. Life is amazing, and you know, I'm alive, I'm healthy. It doesn't matter how your life is. The most important things are being healthy, being alive, and being loved. Being around people you love is so important too. Like, I travel so much, I work so much, but when I come home, I always try to be surrounded by people that I love and that I know loves me back. That gives me like more strength and more like, I feel more positive that way. And since the beginning, I've always tried to send positive vibes to you guys, because I feel like, you know, it could make a difference to you, and I feel that it does today, because so many people tell me that, and it's priceless. It makes me so happy. You know, in the beginning, when I first started doing my videos, my husband asked me, why do you want to do this? Why are you doing this? What is, to you, why is it important? Why are you doing it? And my answer was to him, to inspire other people in a positive way and to teach them something. So until this day, that's my focus. You know, I keep doing the videos. I didn't have to keep doing videos and keep doing my blog. I could just be on social media, but I'll be empty, right? So I always want to have content for you guys and inspire you guys in a positive way, not only with beauty and fashion content, but as a person, as a human too. So my goal is to always inspire you guys in a positive way, inspire you to be good humans, good people, good to others, and an example to the world. So when I hear that, when I read that too, that I'm a positive person, that I can send positive vibes to you guys, it makes me super happy, truly happy. So yeah. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked my answers. Of course, I couldn't answer all of the questions. There are a lot more questions. I can make a Q&A part 2 if you want, and answer more questions that you guys are gonna leave down below. I hope you all have an amazing week filled with positive vibes, positive people, and I'll see you next time. Stay beautiful. Mwah. Bye.